Peace, power, and prosperity, family. This is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully, coming to you once again. What's going on, family? I wanted to come on live a little bit early this rising, just to give a little quick look at the market and some news that's going out right now. With us being 12 hours into the 24-hour day within the crypto space, as they're going by UTC, I did want to take a look at the charts and see where we're sitting, within the first 12 hours to see which way the market is moving. We're going to start off today with a story, though, coming in. And this story is brought to us from CoinDesk. Great rising to anybody that's tuning in right now. How we doing? TGIF, thank goodness it's Friday. If I'm correct, it is Friday, right? Should be Friday. If I'm not mistaken. Let me see. The first story I'm bringing to you right now is $6,700 Bitcoin. Price charts bullish reversal as altcoins surge. And basically, what they telling you right now is that the altcoins are actually man, I'm talking about going parabolic right now. Vibes up almost 76%. Ethereum, no, not Ethereum. Ripple's up what 70-80% over the last couple of days. So definitely something that you want to pay attention to for those that are out there and actively trading. So let's go ahead and get into the story. It starts off and it says Bitcoin, or BTC, which is the ticker, has taken a bullish turn over the last 24 hours, as sharp gains are also seen across a number of alternative currencies or altcoins. As of writing, the leading Bitcoin is trading at $6,700 on Bitfinex, up 4.6% on a 24-hour basis, having hit a 16-day high of $6,745 earlier today. BTC's recovery from a 5-week low of 6,100 hit Wednesday was likely fueled by increased investor demand for altcoins. For instance, XRP, the third largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, has risen by 42% in the last 24 hours, and 18% of the total XRP trading volume is coming from XRP to BTC pairs, according to CoinMarketCap. Now, I'm going to tell you something. What's real significant about that, look at what they said. It's risen 42% in the last 24 hours, and 18% of the total XRP trading volume is coming from the XRP BTC pair, meaning that the 18% of the total volume right now is being traded in BTC. Aurora AOA is up 57% on the day and is the best performing cryptocurrency on the coin market cap. What's real significant and interesting about that is that me and one of my partners on Bino was actually looking at Aurora with the surge that's coming on with Aurora Cannabis right now within the cannabis stock world. We try to pay attention to all signs and symbols, and just to the simple fact that Aurora Cannabis, or ACB, is running over on the stock side of things, it's kind of interesting and peculiar that Aurora AOA is running over here on the crypto side of things. But it goes up to say that it's up 57% on the day and is the best performing cryptocurrency on CoinMarketCap. More importantly, about 60% of its total trading volume is also originating from pairs with BTC, meaning that a lot of money, a lot of fiat or USDT is actually being. What's going on with you, brother Kennedy? Peace, power, and prosperity to you, bro. What's the word? Go ahead and share this out for me if you can, brother. But with that being said, a lot of fiat or USD is being transferred over to Bitcoin right now. It goes on to say, on similar lines, Mona's 43% rise is likely fueled by the Mona BTC and Mona JPY pairs. Volume data shows, and Mona is if I'm not mistaken, a virtual reality platform for in Japan, or based in Japan. I forgot. Mona's the first Japanese cryptocurrency. I was playing in Mona last year. When everything was taking off around October, November. Definitely got some good games out of it. Brother Dustin, what's going on? Hey, that's the one wrench game. My wrench game, buddy. In fact, let me see. I'm going to, how do I do it? I was trying to make you a wrench member, Brother Kennedy. I don't know how to do it. Don't worry, I'll get it figured out. Let me go on with this story, finish up with the story. It's worth noting that most alternative cryptocurrencies are trading against majors like BTC and Ethereum's ETH token. So money tends to flow into altcoins via BTC, creating upside pressure on the leading cryptocurrencies. As a result, BTC could be in for further gains if the altcoin rally keeps attracting investors to the market. On the charts, The convincing move above 6,600 from September 14th high is painting a bullish picture, at least for the short term, anyways. And they are speaking on. Oh, we can't click on it. They're speaking on the. You see where we broke the line of resistance right here. Now, what we need to do is turn this into a form of support, and then come through and break through this downtrend, this down line right here. You need to break through that in order to really get into a bullish cycle. As seen in the above chart, BTC moved past the double bottom neckline resistance, double twos at bottom, double twos at top of 6,600 earlier today, confirming a bullish reversal. The cryptocurrency may well move to test the upper edge of the pennant pattern, currently located at $7,050 over the weekend. A UTC close above that level would add credence to a higher price level higher price lows, set over the last 3 months, and bring potential for a move towards July highs above 8,500. The view: BTC's recovery from 6,100 seen in the last 48 hours is likely associated with a surge in interest in altcoins. The double bottom breakout has opened the doors for 7,050. A UTC close above that level will confirm a pennant breakout and boost the prospects of sustained rally to 8,500. On the downside, acceptance below 6,600 will neutralize the immediate bullish outlook. A UTC close below the pennant support will likely put the bears back in charge. Let me see. Disclosure: the author holds no cryptocurrency assets at the time of the writing. Now, that was a story from CoinDesk. We're going to head over here to Cointelegraph. I'm going to bring you another story before we get over to the charts. This one is entitled "Bitcoin Seller Fatigue Means Market Has Bottomed." And this is what Michael Novogratz tells Yahoo. So let's get into the story. Galaxy Digital CEO and infamous Bitcoin supporter Michael Novogratz says cryptocurrency markets have hit seller fatigue, repeating his belief that prices have bottomed. Various media outlets report Friday, September 21st. As part of his comments at Yahoo Finance's second annual All Markets Summit, Novogratz, who last week called a bottom for crypto on social media, said Bitcoin's price drops throughout this year had demonstrated its new stability. Bitcoin has held 6,000. Yes, it is off its highs, but it has established itself as a store of value, he told the audience, quoted by Reuters, adding, "I think institutions are moving towards investing. It's shocking how much has happened." Both Bitcoin and major altcoins were seeing a renaissance Friday after a week of flat performance, with BTC versus USD climbing the highs above 6,700 at press time. ETH delivered gains of almost 11% in 24 hours, hitting $230 for the first time since September 6th. Continuing, Novogratz additionally likened the current climate in cannabis stocks to how Bitcoin and Ethereum were in 2017. The price of cannabis stocks today feel like Bitcoin and Ethereum did in December of last year. Facts. CNBC quotes him as saying, forecasting the market to grow relatively rapidly. Thursday, September 20th saw United States regulators again postpone a decision on Bitcoin exchange traded fund ETF application by VanEck and SolidX, with prices starting to rise soon after the news went public. So, family, that is two stories coming out of CoinDesk and Cointelegraph, two of the leading news outlets for everything Bitcoin and cryptocurrency related, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and go take a look and see what's going on over here in the Bitcoin world. So what we're looking at right now is Bitcoin versus the dollar on Bitfinex. Right now we're currently trading at $6,734, breaking actually the top of the Bollinger Band and actually using it as support right now, which is real positive. As you can see on the accumulation distribution, distribution is way up, way up. Let me shrink this down a little bit. Yeah, definitely looking good for Bitcoin as of right now. What we're going to do is we're going to scroll out a tad bit. Let me see. Let's blow this up, open this up. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. In fact, we're looking at the 4-hour chart. Excuse me, that was the 4-hour chart. Now we're looking at the day chart. Now we're looking at the day chart. So let's open this up a little bit. Now, on a day chart, what we're looking at is Bitcoin actually breaking through the 20-day moving average of the Bollinger Bands headed towards the top of the Bollinger Bands. As you can see, the top of the Bollinger Bands is actually coincide and riding right along the top of our trend line. As you can see, so this is where we're looking to find resistance at. It's at around 72, 73. Let's see. Let's bring up our Fibonacci. So now what we're looking at right now are the Fibonacci cycles. Let's blow this up a tad bit. Open it up so we can see what's going on in here. So what we're looking at right now is us actually using the blue fib line as a form of support. And as you can see, the lighter blue fib line is actually being used as resistance. So what we're trying to do is break through this line of resistance. Let me see, roughly 60, what is it, 67, 71 to about 68.21. So I'm gonna say if we're able to break above 68.20, I'll say 68.25. Let me see, where's the resistance level at? 67. Really, if we're able to get above $6,700 as of right now, hold our gains at about, this is the day chart. We will have to close this day out above 67 and start the next day, you know what I'm saying, still in the rear in order for us to continue rallying. So today is going to be real significant in what goes on with Bitcoin. Like I say, we're 12 hours and 45 minutes in. I sent you an email yesterday, bro, with my new number. Did you get it? What email did you send it to, Brother Dustin? Which email? Let me know what email you sent it to. In fact, don't trip. I'm gonna check all my emails. I'm gonna check them all. You ain't gotta post it. But definitely looking for a break to the upside. Right now we're seeing, let me see, are we? Yeah, we got higher lows, barely. Let me see, what is the low right here? 6,100 was the low. That was 61.19. That was 61.40. So actually, this was the lower low than previous. So I actually didn't see higher lows. We would be looking for the next dip down from where we're at right now. Let me go aside here real quick, 4 hours. Let me turn this off real quick. What we're going to do is we're going to use a little bit of fibs. Let's see, blow that back up. Let's break this down. Let's go to a 45 minute. Let's see how we're looking. Let me see. Let's go ahead and play with our Fibonacci fan line first and foremost. We can pull that from here. Oh, hold on. I thought I had snatched it up. So you can see where we're trailing at right here. This is right here is what's going to be our support and our resistance levels as of right now. Looking for a pullback. That 50 nasty right there. But even if we let me see. Let me take this. Hold on. Definitely didn't mean to scoop that over that way. Move this back up here. And let me take this. This is what I wanted to do. I want to take this and I want to move this to this low right here. There we go. Now, when we look at our 50% retracement level, we're looking at about 65.60, 65.50 right here as far as a 50% pullback. If Bitcoin is going to do any type of pullback as far as the high that is met, this is within the last 45 minutes. You know, Bitcoin can definitely have those wild type of swings. Oh, yeah, XRP going crazy right now. We're going to get the XRP next. Don't even trip. We're going to get the XRP next. So let's see. Let's go back out 4 hours. Shrink this down. Let's see. Let me actually get rid of that. So look what we're doing right now. Look where we're at right now. Look at this line. Let me show you. Let me get me a line of resistance and or support, depending on how we're looking at it. Boom, right there, 67.43. So what you're looking at right now? Nah, hold on. What you're looking at right now is, and you can see right here in the path, that solid line right there, resistance, which did turn into support right here, which gave us our second breakout, which ran us from open at 67.45 and ran up to a high of 74.29 last time we were able to use this line right here as support. So I'm definitely looking for let me see, this is a 4 hour chart. Let me go back in. Right now on a 4-hour chart, let me see. Let me get some volume coming in also. Right now, negative volume. Right now, negative volume on the new candlestick that's forming as of right now. We need some power from the bulls coming in. Push us up above 67.45 into the negative. Let's get back up around 67.70 in order to get back in our bullish trend. Let me see. Let's see. There's a slight pullback just on this run. 64.91, 6,500, which is exactly what we were looking at previously. So if it did pull back, let me see. Your first pullback, if it was to do a any type of retracement, you would be looking at like 66.40 as the first pull. If it coincides with this line, you can look at 66.40, 65.55, which this is the 23.6% Fibonacci retracement level. This is the 38.2. And the ever important 50% ratio of 64.99, like I said, which is about 60, we'll say $6,500 even almost, as far as a 50% pullback. But the way Bitcoin's been looking over the last 4, 8, 12, 16 hours is all positive. You know what I mean? We're just now starting to see negative. Let me see. Oh no, see, our accumulation is still up and it's still sliding to the upside actually right now. So that's definitely a positive outlook. Let's go ahead and take a look at, this is Bitcoin versus Tether. Okay, Bitcoin Cash. Wow. Okay, Bitcoin Cash breaking out. Look at this. Bitcoin Cash breaking out of our down sloping. Hold on, let me open this up. Real nice, real nice, real nice. Look at that right there. Let me hide this volume real quick. In fact, look at the volume coming into Bitcoin Cash though. Same thing on the Bitcoin chart right now. Negative volume. A little bit of selling going on as of right now, but just like Bitcoin 4, 8, 12, about 16. Let me see. Yeah, last 16 hours with Bitcoin have definitely been, Bitcoin Cash, excuse me, definitely been influential. We broke out of this downtrend, out of this wedge. And I think I went live previously and showed y'all these patterns that I've seen forming. What about LTC? We'll go take a look at LTC. We'll take a look at LTC. Don't even trip. Bitcoin Cash right now on the 4-hour chart, breaking on top of the Bollinger Band, using it as support, such as, the same as Bitcoin right now. So very, very positive, positive momentum coming in Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash looking good. Now, where could we get stopped out at? Where is our line of resistance at? Let's see. Use the day chart. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, let's pull. Okay, let me open that up now. So we would be looking for a pullback if Bitcoin Cash continues to rally. We would be looking for a pullback at about $500, our first pullback. Possibly come back down and retest around 440 if we get a pullback around right here. Possible pullback. Next line of resistance should be about 535. So as of right now, 500 and like 535 should be the two prices you're looking at as far as Bitcoin Cash continuing on this rally. Right now it's high with $495. So damn near made it right there within the same, exactly where we're looking at for the 38.2 fib line. So once it's able to break through there, let's close above 500 for the day and have an opening tomorrow. Let's close above 500 today and have an opening tomorrow, and that will allow us to further access Bitcoin Cash and try to figure out in which direction we're going. But as of right now, there's money coming into the market. So in fact, let me do this. Let me see how many billions are coming into the market. What we're looking at, CoinMarketCash. I want to thank everybody that's tuning in with me right now too, man. I appreciate all y'all tuning in. XRP possible $10. Possible since it was already at $3. Over 100 banks are signed up with Ripple. Once X current goes live this month, all hell will break loose. Hey, I definitely agree with that right there, brother. And I thank you for adding that sentiment to this channel right now. If anybody else, also, y'all already know, if y'all got important information y'all want to add, put it in the chat. There's no problem. I have no problem with that. So let's see how much bread we got coming into the market real quick. Let me see what's going on over here. Look at that. 221 billion in the market. Family, this is what you want to be cautious about and pay attention to. How many times have we seen 10 billion come in, 10 billion leave out, 20 billion come in, 20 billion leave out? When it comes into the market like this, stop losses are your best friend. You want to be trailing any type of orders that you are seeing or reaping profits in with a tight, well, I don't want to say you want to do it with a tight stop loss, but you at least want to minimize your losses and maximize your profits with a tight loss. Do not let you don't watch your balance go up just to watch it dwindle back right back down when everything reverses. If everything reverses, I'm not saying 100% that it's going to reverse, but it is a slight possibility that it could reverse. So moving right along from Bitcoin Cash, I did want to just come through and do a quick 30-minute video. Ethereum, check Ethereum out. I was looking at Ethereum. The accumulation distribution right now looking very, very, very good. Still headed towards the upside. Looking at our Fibonacci fan line right now, as you can see, being supported by the 38.2 Fibonacci fan line, rejected by the, no, excuse me, supported by the 25%, rejected by 38% right now. What we're looking for is a break above here. Let me see, have we seen another high? No, we have not. In fact, I'm gonna tell you like this: if we break above $227, let me see, this is the day. Look at that. We already wicked through. We've already wicked through. This is what we got to do. We got to find our support levels. We have to find our support levels up above this fan line in order to continue rallying. You see, and this is why I like using the fan line. Just look at the motion. Look at the motion of Ethereum. It came down. We met support. Broke back down all the way. You see, you came down here, wicked off of this, bounced up, wasn't able to sustain, but bears had more power, more control over the market as of right now. But look what happened. Came down and almost flawlessly hit the 25% Fibonacci fan line to the upside, which has been supporting it for the longest. Now, we did come through. We did wick off the 50% retracement level. We did wick off the 50% retracement level. Use the 20-day moving average within the Bollinger Band as further support. Came down, wicked off the fan line again, and right now we're meeting resistance at the top fan line, which is the top of the 25, bottom of the 38. Once we break through here, Ethereum could definitely continue to rally. Hold on, let's look for possible pullbacks, though. Possible pullbacks. 76.2 at $213. 76.2 at $213. Definitely look for a possible pullback to about $210, $215, $213 if we do have a pullback before we continue to rally. Next line of support I see is about $204. So we're looking at 215, 200, 213, 200, 210, 200, 204 for possible retracement levels if we do have a retracement before continuing the rally. But as long as it's, let me see, the 20-day moving average, yep, about the same spot. That's interesting. So about 215 is what we're looking at a retracement on Ethereum. Let's see, Ripple. I mean, Ripple right now is just blowing things out the water right now. Continuing to rally at 53 cents right now. You see that we came out of this consolidation period. What about, oh, we said about a storm? What happens after the storm? What happens after the calm? You usually get the storm. Look at all this. We was calm. Look what happened. Blew out the water. Came up, broke. If you didn't enter right here, I would definitely, it's been trailing. It's been going like crazy. It's just when you get into coins that are as volatile like this, shooting up like this, you definitely want to be careful because the pullback could be drastic. You could buy up here and this thing bottom out and go right back down and retest 28 cents just like that. And then you'll be sitting there with the bag looking, confused like, damn, what happened? That's why I say stop limits in USDT are your best friend when you're in volatile markets and everything is going to the upside like this. You definitely want to have some type of security set in order to, like I say, minimize losses and maximize profits. Let me see. I don't think I actually have LTC on here. I really ain't been looking at LTC. Zcash and Monero. Zcash and Monero are two things to be paying attention to. As they're supposed to be added onto the Robinhood app today. I don't know if it is actual. if it's gonna happen. We'll see. Let's go take a look at LTC versus Tether on Binance. Oh, we can look at it. What y'all want, Tether or Bitcoin? Let me see. There we go. Looking at Litecoin on Tether. Oh, okay. So we got some. Definitely got some charting going on over here already. So all we gotta do. Look at this. Perfect. 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 All right, let me blow this up. Open this up. Straighten all this out. There we go. So we can already see what's going on with Litecoin. Litecoin coming down. What happened here? That's that 50% retracement level I'm talking about. We came up, right? What happened with Litecoin? Litecoin had a rally, came down. We met support around 25% on the retracement level side, bounced up. We were meeting resistance by not what is this? The 61% retracement level is where we met our resistance at. We weren't able to break through. It came down. It was getting rejected by the 20-day moving average also. But once it was able to break through that, let me see. Let's open this up. 2 hours. Yeah, see, look what happened. We broke through, we opened below, but got supported as far as the body wise goes from the 20-day moving average. We were able to close on top of the 61% resistance level. We were able to come down and wick off it, treat it as support, bounce up, and actually break through the top of the Bollinger Band and actually continue to use that as support. Now, what do we have happening that's very, very interesting with Litecoin? Do y'all see it? I see it right here. We're starting to get back up and use this 25% Fibonacci fan line as support. Why is that significant? Because this is going to bring us to the upside. You see which way it's trailing. In fact, let me shrink this down a tad bit and move this over. Look at that. Look which way it's going. As long as we're able to use this as support. In fact, if we break through our previous line of resistance right here, what was our high? Our high was 58.55. 58.71, 58.55. Look at that right now. 58.85, excuse me. 58.85. Hold on. 58.71. 58.85 was the high. Last is 2 hours ago. Hold on, let me see. 58.85. Yeah, that's a solid line of resistance. Let me go ahead and put that in there, in fact. Oh, hold on. There we go. That's what I wanted to find. What is that? 58.85, 58.85. That's why we want to put our resistance level at. That's what we got to break through right here, fam. This is what we're looking for, Litecoin to break through. This may be your trading area right here, but this is what we're looking for a breakthrough of, man. Let's see. Where can we find our support levels at? Double bottom, or hold on. I don't know why I moved that one. Hold on, let me put that one back where it needs to go. 85. There we go. Let me place another one. Slide them down right here on top of this double tweezer top right there. And then let's start going back and let's start looking for some support levels. Blow this up a tad bit. Go in depth. There we go. What we got here? 56.77, 57.18, 57.90, and 58.85. So this is what we got to break in order to continue to rally up, family. This right here is going to look like, if we come down, we should bounce around 56.50. If we do have a pullback, I can see a bounce around 56.70, 56.80. Around the $56 mark is where I can see a pullback. Above 56.50 though, for the most part, is where I can see us meeting the nice support from. So if we come back and we find support around that 56.50 mark and continue to rally, in my opinion, that's a positive outlook on Litecoin, family. With that being said, look, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. We did a quick 30-minute roundup. I gotta learn how to draw those fibs. Nah, it's easy, bro. It's easy. Hey, look, my service is always out here. Y'all already know that. I've taught many of your people how to do this. You know what I mean? So don't hesitate on reaching out. Until the next video, until we come back with Coffee and Crypto in the AM, which is probably going to be going live in about an hour. I got to see if my man Bino. In fact, look at this real quick though. On the hour chart, look what's going on. A little bit of selling going off right now. But if we look at the day chart, looking at the accumulation and distribution, we're still looking good to the upside. So family, stay on the lookout. I'll be back in about an hour and a half. Maybe I'm gonna go live at probably about 9 and 9:30 to do the real countdown, the top 20. Take a look at the stock market and everything else. Thank y'all for tuning in to the next video. This is Amir, the Chicago Crypto Hustler, Bitcoin Block Bully. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. I am out of here.